Everything always comes back to stained glass. We both have very strong ideas about the importance of keeping the craft alive. I think my practice can be quite broad. Everything always comes back to stained glass. I also paint large-scale murals, and I also make paintings and prints in the studio. For something like stained glass, if you're going to achieve something that's like a large-scale project, particularly with stained glass, you're relying on working together with a lot of different people. You can do it all yourself in your own studio, but with a larger project like this, to work with a studio, and this is usually the way I work. I work with stained glass studios in the past as well. This is like for different things, for time, for also different specialist techniques, and just the enjoyment as well of working with a studio. It's special. We have like a very special connection now. We both have a very similar situation of family-run businesses. I come from a family that was stained glass artists for over 100 years in Dublin. Our firm closed in the 1970s. I'm continuing doing stained glass. Alexandra, her family has this very, very long history similarly in her family. So it's, we both have very strong ideas about the importance of keeping the craft alive, and about being true to the medium, and to celebrate the glass. We both very much feel strongly about this. I start old school with very much doing a lot of emphasis on research. Is always the concept to begin. That's the kernel of all of the creativity, and very much thinking about what are new territories that the medium can be pushed into. This is something that really interests me about it, and it's about trying to make large-scale abstract works that aren't necessarily atypical of what prescribed exactly this art form should be. It's maybe kind of pushing people into a space that they're taking a moment to think more, or just question it a bit more. In a digital world, there's nothing more grounding and more kind of wholesome than actually physically making something that has a sense of permanence to it. You make something, and then when you're gone, other people will still experience it. I think this idea of generational legacy embodied in craft is a very important one.